Coast Guard does on that.
They're not going to do nothing.
Well, since we were talking about Trump, there was an interesting story that came my way that I thought y'all might find interesting. Did you know he just got awarded $15 million for people talking shit about him?
What?
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? Wait, run that back.
Oh, I got a clip. I got a clip.
What'd you say?
He got $15 million from ABC because they were talking shit about him.
Yeah, that was the lawsuit. Yeah, I remember that.
But do you understand what the whole problem is with that?
Yes, I do.
If they start this, then it's going to be like nobody can talk shit about Trump without getting sued. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be able to talk my shit. That's the whole point of being able to hold people accountable. I got to be able to talk my shit.
How these coconuts are shooting out this lady's foot here? Yeah, like what's going on?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell is it? You got to drain them. Anyway, I was trying to play this clip.
You hear about a major network, a TV network, paying millions of dollars and apologizing to the president-elect. So this is a headline with real ramifications. And as you said, it stems from an episode of George Stephanopoulos'
like nobody can say that about him now,
where he was talking with a lawmaker, I think it was Nancy Mace, and they were talking about the E. Jean Carroll case. And George Stephanopoulos repeatedly used the word rape, saying Trump was found guilty of rape, liable of rape. Well, in fact, the accurate phrase to use
was sexual abuse.
That is what the New York court found. But because Stephanopoulos kept using that R word, rape, Trump filed a lawsuit. He filed
$15 million for using the R word.
We've talked a lot in recent years about people using the court.
That's not great.
Justice. Remember the Sandy Hook case against Alex Jones? Well, those defamation kinds of cases can also be filed by someone like the president-elect. So Trump filed a defamation suit. It was working its way through the courts.
We didn't really know about it.
To get it thrown out initially, and actually in the next few days, Trump was set to be deposed in the case. But ABC is avoiding going any further by settling. They're paying out $15 million plus $1 million in attorney's fees. They say this is going to go to a nonprofit, basically to Trump's future library.
Like a museum.
Way that's going to a nonprofit. Trump Foundation, the one they shut down in New York. Ain't no way.
I'm just looking at my.
It's going to be merch.
Exact wording here, but ABC is going to say, basically attach an editor's note to the website saying it regrets, and George regrets the statements. Meanwhile, an ABC spokesperson tells me they are pleased to have reached this settlement, but it is very notable. They are both paying out money to the president-elect.
Right. I'm going to stop that
apologizing for the misstatements on the air.
So that is why that's on Purge of the BS, is because one of the things that I hold dear is to be able to talk shit about people. And I don't have $15 million to pay anybody for talking trash about them. Now, granted, at the time, yes, the R word is very strong. But the charge was a sexual charge in nature, and they kind of went hand in hand. And I don't really think that just ABC was the only one using that. So now I'm worried, what, are they going to sue everybody, CNN, everybody that said that?
Well, he literally said...
I'm on Springfield to sue Trump about eating cats and dogs.
They're trying that. They're trying that. But see, that's the problem. Somebody did eat a cat, and that's what messed the whole thing up. And it wasn't a whole gourd of people running the streets snatching pets.
It wasn't in that city.
It wasn't even in the same context. It was like somebody was doing something totally different. But because there was this loose connection, it was like, all right, we're going to let that go. But in this case, I think that was also a relatively loose connection. And I don't think it should be worth $15 million. Now, if they wanted to apologize, fine. But I don't think $15 million? Come on.
So the last time that Donald Trump was in office, we in the military were not allowed to discuss him at all, or we would be brought up on UCMJ charges. So what he said was he's going into the White House and anyone that disagrees with him is going to be out. And now he's bringing it to a public arena and saying anybody who talks shit about me is either going to be sued or out. So I want you to imagine a penis next to a very thinly sliced potato dropped in grease. And when you put those two together, you get a dictatorship. Because that's what you're about to witness, a dictatorship. And they just gave him $15 million and $1 million for lawyers' fees and said, we're pleased.
and gave him an apology letter as well. So
right. This is basically this is what I want to say. This is not a victory lap for me, but I've been saying this for a long time. This looks like it's going to turn into a dictatorship. Yes, when everybody said he's acting like a dictator and people were like, nah, there's no way. I'm like, look, you're seeing it now. He's putting in sycophants in positions of power that have no reason to be there other than they used to lick his balls. You know what I mean? Now he's suing the news for saying something about him that was loosely incorrect. Instead of just getting a public apology or a retraction, he sued them for $15 million and got paid $1 million and got the apology.
That's a lot.
And then he's going to be president, and he's not giving up his personal businesses to run the country. So he's going to enrich himself even further while he's at the helm. And then Supreme Court already ruled that he can do whatever he wants and claim that it's presidential duty. Yo, we are in a dictatorship now. It's happened, and y'all fucked up and didn't do shit about it.
Well, I would have to agree that this in and of itself, as far as what's to be said in the media, because when he makes mistakes, people are going to want to talk their shit, right? And if it's against the law, basically, to do so, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Well,